we have, not only is the Congress facing this meltdown in Rajasthan, but also the Congress sympathizers are now going to be in breaking news that's coming in, backing, shockingly, once again, another Tukre gang member. This time it is someone who became the face of the anti-CAA protest, Sharjeel Imam, the man who was very much the face of the Tukre gang. He claims now, a Congress leader, Rashid Alvi, claims that Sharjeel Imam has now been charge-sheeted because of his religion. Listen in to this atrocious, blasphemous comment from a senior Congress leader, and then we speak about it.
अपनी क्रेडिबिलिटी खत्म कर रही है। एक खास समुदाय के खिलाफ चार्जशीट भी फाइल हो रही है। जो लोग मारे गए उन्हीं के लोगों के खिलाफ चार्जशीट फाइल हो रही है, और जो लोग दिल्ली के दंगों के जिम्मेदार है वो खुले आम घूमते फिर रहे हैं। हाईकोर्ट ने कहा कि उनके खिलाफ एफआईआर होनी चाहिए, माइनॉरिटीज कमीशन ने कहा उनके खिलाफ एफआईआर होनी चाहिए, लेकिन दिल्ली पुलिस को ना अपनी इज्जत का ख्याल है, ना देश की इज्जत का ख्याल है। आहिस्ता आहिस्ता अपनी क्रेडिबिलिटी वो खोते जा रहे हैं।
Anuj, what is so surprising when this happens is on 13 December 2019, an inflammatory speech is made by Sharjeel Imam. We'll give our viewers facts here because the Congress leader and the Congress party has continuously backed the Tukre gang. 2 days later, widespread clashes broke out in New Friends Colony in 2019. 35 students and personnel of the Delhi police were injured. Sharjeel was one of the main organizers of the Shaheen Bagh sit-in protest. A few days later, he makes a Tukre and cut off Assam from India comment, and that is the reason he is now being charge-sheeted, and he's also been booked under very serious seditious and UAPA charges. When a Congress leader, not having read the charge sheet with absolute and due respect to what he must have read, communalizes the issue once again, doesn't it reek of the Congress sympathies with someone who's trying to come out and break? And before I come to you, I want to go across to a very senior BJP leader, a senior advocate of the Supreme Court who understands the nuances of the issue, Mr. Gaurav Bhatia. Gaurav, we've seen what happened when the anti-CAA protest breaks out. Congress is now sympathizing with Sharjeel Imam, against whom a charge sheet has been filed. We remember the kind of commentary that came from him. This is blasphemous when it comes from a senior Congress leader, Gaurav.
The nation would agree with you, and the reason is very simple, because we have always seen Congress has a soft corner for the terrorists, for people who create law and order issues. And this had to happen. And the worst part is that perpetrators of crime are identified by the Congress on religious lines, and then they start attacking law-abiding citizens, government and police force, that minorities are being targeted. The real fact is that right from Sonia Gandhi crying for the terrorists who were gunned down by a brave policeman to even this episode, the Congress has always tried to shield and protect the persons who indulge in such riots. And hats off to the investigating team that they are doing their job thoroughly. Only the court can decide and then pass on a verdict, and which we are very sure that these people will be booked and punished.
Gaurav, my question also here therefore begs to the Congress party, when you say that this is an issue that is being communalized, have they realized the kind of language that has been used by Sharjeel Imam all the time in 13 December 2019 when an inflammatory speech was made at the JMI campus, when after that there were widespread clashes that broke out at New Friends Colony, when Sharjeel, one of the main organizers of the Shaheen Bagh sit-in, had stated that he was discussing the cut-off of Assam from India, when such seditious words were being used that he had to be booked under UAPA and now being charge-sheeted, and his case is now with the Patiala court. Does the Congress party and Congress leaders and very senior ones like Rashid Alvi realize that this is not about communalization, but a member of the Tukre gang trying to make very serious aspersions, and a lobby member trying to make very serious aspersions against India as a united whole.
Absolutely. See, Rashid Alvi would not do it on his own. This is being done under the instructions of Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, the senior most leaders of the Congress. And the reason is simple. They believe in appeasement politics. They want to communally charge the atmosphere so that there are riots, there is conflict in society, there are law and order issues. And we should not forget how Rahul Gandhi had visited the JNU campus to extend his support to the Tukde gang. And therefore, it is important that we fight these divisive forces. We fight the divisive and the hatredful ideology of the Congress. And the current government and the investigating agencies have done a great job. And I must also end with the words of the Delhi High Court, where the Delhi High Court said there are supreme sacrifices that are made by the armed forces. And these people who shout anti-India slogans will not even survive for a few hours under those tough conditions. So the Congress should read that judgment and should understand the supreme sacrifice of our armed forces, of our police forces.
Absolutely. Thank you, BJP leader Gaurav Bhatia there for joining us.